know, that's what you want.
Yeah.
Hey, Scott Hines.
How's it going,
How
sir?
are you, friend?
Some of my absolute favorite people on the planet. How are
He's
you?
one of our favorites.
He really, really is. Hey, we're talking about something that is
important.
Customer top rated, only order of the year, and super important, air purification.
Yes.
From a name that we know and trust called Bissell.
It's that simple, yeah. And you know, don't be fooled by the size. This is an ultra powerful unit, and it is 3-stage HEPA filtration. That's a really, really huge deal because now's the time to get it, right? We've had the air conditioning on all summer.
Yep.
We've had the windows closed. That stale air with the odors has been circulating around.
We've had fires after fires
Yes,
after fires.
absolutely.
You've seen the air quality alerts, and the inside your home is usually more dirty than outside.
You're exactly correct. And then we'll open it up for a few weeks, and what's going to come in? The pollen, the allergens, the dust, and then we shut it back down for the winter. We want clean air, right? So we need clean air. This is a way to do it. You want to have HEPA filtration, and from a name you know and trust. Well, here's what HEPA really means to you. I'm going to turn this off real quick. Keep the smoke in there for a second. Now, this is one of the filters, and I'll show you how it works in a second, but this is the HEPA filter itself, okay? This is the HEPA filter, no joke, from Scott Hines' house for 3 months, okay?
Just
all over
3
3
months.
The bulldogs, as you know, shed like crazy, so there's a lot of bulldog hair
and
in
some
there.
of my bulldog's hair's in there too, because he would babysit.
Dust, dirt, grime, all of those things come in, and we don't smoke. It's just my wife, my daughter, and I, the 2 dogs, and we don't smoke, and that's what we pulled out of our hair.
If you cook the VOCs from the oils and everything like that, if you spray your hair with hairspray, if you burn candles, all that stuff, well, what does this represent, though? This represents an extreme scenario.
It is extreme, and thank you for saying that, because listen, if there's this much smoke in your house, call the fire department. But the point is, this is our sealed smoke chamber. So this could be the odors, but it could also be the pet dander, the dust, the allergens, the irritants, all of those things. What I'm going to do now is turn on the unit, okay? And it'll beep, and it'll start figuring out what's going on. Auto sensor,
wow, that's
and then
fast.
check this out. It starts absolutely attacking that smoke. And it's going to get rid of the odors associated with it, like cooking, you know, you cooked up fish a couple days ago, whatever it might be. Look at this, that's the 3-stage filtration. So now you're drawing all of those irritants and allergens and pollen and odors out of the air. Clean, fresh air is what you have left.
Wow.
And I know that was extreme, but when we had that jet stream bringing the smoke down from Canada, it was pretty close to that. And honestly, you need to be purifying all the time. Day in and day out, this is a very popular unit. It's only customer top rated. It's usually $239. You get it at home for $99.
Yeah, and here's how it works. What you're seeing is the 3-stage filtration, so it's really important that you're getting all 3 elements. The HEPA filtration system works effective to get rid of the irritants, the odors, the smoke, the allergens. First layer it hits is the pre-stage filter. That gets the big stuff out, the pet hair, all those things. The next one is the key. It's the HEPA filtration that it goes through to eliminate the really fine particles up to 99.97%, 0.3 microns and lower. Then the final stage is a carbon filter.
Oh, that's the best.
That's what gets
for the odors.
That's what captures the odors. And then what happens is the clean air comes out of the top of the unit, and because it's so affordable, if you're able to put one in each big room of your home, now throughout your house, you've got the clean, the fresh air, getting rid of the odors, you're feeling great.
So we're looking at it over there. That's everything that you're getting. Is that correct? Is that
and
what
it kind of shows you how it works. So this is pretty neat. So first of all, inside, look at the size of this fan. It's gigantic. So it's an industrial sized fan, starts really pulling in the air.
But it's interesting because it's not loud.
No, it's whisper quiet. We've got 3 running on set right now.
I can't hear anything.
You can't hear a thing. Here's that pre-filter I told you about, right? That pulls out the pet hair, things like that. Here's the HEPA filter, 99.97%. So that's awesome. And then finally, right here, you hear that? Thousands of carbon pellets. That's the activated carbon. So all you do is
That's going to really work on the smell. You know how you go away on vacation, you come back and you're like, why does my house smell? Darling, it's always smelled. You've just been nose blind to it.
Yeah, that's exactly right. It's not, how many dogs do I have? Not do I have dogs? So, but then it's compact. It's lightweight, it's easy, but it's extremely powerful. Don't be fooled by the size.
Listen, this is customer top rated. And by the way, what a great value. $139 off.
Of the retail price.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And even here at QVC, we have a great relationship with Bissell. We're able to give it to you for $200. That's still $100 less. So now is the time to get it. We're doing this in part because we're doing this. We're doing the will because it's preparation month and storm preparation with the Pongo. We do all of these things at these times because they're the things that you need right now. There's fires going on. It's change of season. This is what you need right now. So we want to give it to you on a sale.
And by the way, you'll use it nonstop. Like you'll never put your air purifier away. In fact, mine just stays on all year round. The only time I turn it off is to change the filter. Yeah, right.
And,
for real.
And again, look at that. That's that smoke chamber that we have. It's sealed, and it's smoke, but it could be the pet dander, the dust, the allergens, the pollen, all the nasty stuff you don't want in the air, plus cooking odors, cigarettes, cigar smoke, any of those things.
Broccoli.
What's that thing telling us there? Why is there an A projected?
That's auto sensor. That's exactly right. Yeah. So it's saying how bad is the air in this chamber. So it adjusts the speed and the filtration accordingly. If you've got good clean air, then it does a little bit less. In that case, it really got off.
It's still fighting. It's still fighting it. It's like, I'm not gonna let you
it won't
fill this little room up.
That's exactly. So the smoke was running while that was going, and that's how fast it was. But then,
really...
you know the odors we're talking about here too. The cat litter. Could be, you cooked up bacon. We love bacon, but we don't want to smell it 3 days later.
You're smoking cigars all day.
Exactly, cigars. Yeah, right. Anything, It's a good night at the Popage house. I mean, we're just, we're having drinks.
When you play poker, you have to have something like a cigar.
Well, I saw you talking about the margaritas and martinis earlier with Mary Lynn. So
our boozy Christmas.
Right. So it's really a triple threat because you're getting rid of the odors, the allergens, the pollen, and the smoke. 3-stage filtration really is something.
And
I'm actually going to grab
the mustiness. It could be, maybe it's a basement, it's wet, it's damp. It is, maybe you just aren't getting around to clean and it's the dust on everything.
Yeah, and I can actually say things. You know how it is here at QVC. I can't say things on air unless they've been legally approved.
Really?
So I know, really, no kidding, no, wow. Haven't lived my life on that one, right? So it's, but there are things I can say that have been third-party verified, third-party tested. One thing is that the HEPA filter captures 99.97% of particles, 0.3 microns, the smaller one on the lowest fan speed, helping to remove airborne particles such as allergens, dust, pet dander, pollen, smoke, and the related odors. So that's one thing I can say, 99.97. Wow. The other one, it is HAM verified to a standard smoke CADR of 167. That doesn't mean anything to you, I get it. But what it really means is in a 259 square foot home, it will refresh the air 4.8 times an hour. Think about that. Almost 5 times an hour.
And so if you have a bigger space, it's going to be, a few less times an hour, but it's still going to refresh it.
Right.
Well, think about getting this home now. You'll never unplug it. You'll never turn it off.
Not at the $299 or $239, but $99, and you're getting home something that's customer top rated.
$20 on a credit card. Scott Hines
here.
Always good to see you, my friend.
Hey,
have a great vacation. Have fun.
Thank
Be
you.
good, all right?
Waited around all the way to the end for us.
I love you.